Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to add new Sakari contacts to AWeber. So here in this case I want whenever a new contact is created in my Sakari account, automatically a new subscriber should be added in my AWeber account. So to automate this process, we will use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect, in which we need to connect our trigger and our action. So in this process, our trigger application will be Sakari and our action application will be AWeber. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, we are going to learn how to add your Sakari contacts in AWeber automatically. So to automate this process, we will use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. This is the homepage of Pabbly Connect. You can visit this page by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. After signing in, you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here you can see a create workflow button on the top right corner. Here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this button. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, we have to give a name to our workflow. Here I'm going to give the name as add new Sakari contacts to AWeber. And now here I'm going to select my folder as contacts. You can select your folder as per your need. Also you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now to create a workflow, I'm going to click on this create button. Now here in this workflow window, you can see two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards our trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up our trigger. Here I'm going to select my trigger application as Sakari and my trigger event as contact created. And here you can see we have received a webhook URL. That means we will use this webhook URL to connect our Sakari account with Pabbly Connect. So following the steps given below, here I've already logged in my Sakari account. From here I'm going to click on settings. Now under account settings, I'm going to select API. And from here I'm going to click on this create webhook. Here I'm going to select the event as contact created. And now here in this destination field, we are going to paste the webhook URL. So for that, let me take you back to Pabbly window. Here I'm going to copy this webhook URL. Moving back, here I'm going to paste the webhook URL. Now after entering the webhook URL, here I'm going to click on this save. And here you can see we have successfully set up the webhook. Now let's move back to Pabbly. And now here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, let's create a new contact in a Sakari account. So here in my Sakari account, I'm going to select contacts. And here in all contacts, I'm going to create a new contact by simply clicking on this add contacts button. Here I'm going to select add manually. And here I'm going to enter a dummy data. Here I'm going to enter the first name as dummy, last name as user, and for the mobile number, here I'm going to select the country code. And after selecting the country code, here I'm going to enter a dummy number. So here I've entered the number. Now moving forward, here I'm going to enter the dummy email such as dummy@pabblytudes.com. Now after entering all the dummy data, I'm going to save these details. And here you can see we have successfully created a contact. So now let's go back to our Pabbly. And here you can see we have successfully received a response where we have received phone number, last name, first name, email and other details. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger. Now let's move to action step. Here I'm going to select my action application as AWeber. And my action event as add or update a subscriber. And now to connect my AWeber with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect button. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your AWeber account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. Now here I'm going to click on this connect with AWeber. So here after entering the account details, I'm going to click on allow access as your data is secured with Pabbly. And authorization successful. Now moving forward, after building the successful connection, this account ID will automatically get updated. Moving forward, now here it is asking for list ID. So here for the list ID, I am going to select the list I have created with the name new customers, so that the new subscriber will be automatically added to this list. Moving forward, here it is asking for full name and email. So here instead of entering the data manually, here I will map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I will map the data from the response I have received in my Sakari account. Mapping makes our text dynamic so that this previously existing details will be updated with the new one. So here I'm going to map the full name. Firstly, I'm going to select first name space last name. Moving forward, here I'm going to map the email. Moving forward, these tags, ad tracking and IP addresses are not a required field, so here I'm going to leave them blank. If you want to add any of the details, then you can do it as per your need. Moving forward, here I'm going to map the mobile number. And here I'm done mapping the data. Now I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have successfully received a response. So now let's go to our AWeber account. From here I'm going to select subscribers. And here you can see we have successfully created a subscriber with the name dummy user and email as dummy@pabblytudes.com. So with this we have successfully set up our automation. Now let's test our automation to check whether it is working or not. So to test our automation, we will create a new contact in our Sakari account. So here in my Sakari account, I'm going to click on this add contacts again. Add manually, and here I'm going to enter another dummy data. Here I'm going to enter the first name as test, last name as user, and for the phone number here I'm going to select the country code again, and a random phone number, and a random email such as test123@pabblytudes.com. Now after entering the dummy data, here I'm going to save the contact details, and here you can see we have successfully created a new contact with the first name, last name, mobile number and email address. So now let's go and check our AWeber account. Here I'm going to refresh the window. And here you can see we have successfully created a subscriber in our AWeber with the name test user, email as test123@pabblytudes.com. So with this we have successfully tested our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken a trigger as Sakari and our action as AWeber, so that whenever a new contact is created in our Sakari account, automatically it should be added as a subscriber in our AWeber account. If you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can contact us on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can contact us on www.pabbly.com. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.